On this day trip to Salt Spring Island, you really have to like boats and ferries.
Because it will be at least 6.5 hours on the ferry. First, you would have to go to the Tsawwassen Ferry Terminal.
Watch this video to find out how to get there using public transport.
On this sailing to Long Harbour Terminal, at Salt Spring Island, the ferry will first stop at 3 other islands.
Galiano,
Maine,
Penda.
Unlike the direct ferry to Victoria, this ferry will come very close to the South Gulf Islands at a much slower speed. After reaching Salt Spring, take the return ferry back to Vancouver.
Each way takes about 3 hours, making a total of at least 6 hours on the ferry. You will truly enjoy part of beautiful British Columbia.
On this day, this was our ferry, the Salish Eagle.
This ferry is leaving for Duke Point, Nanaimo. You can also go to Nanaimo from Horseshoe Bay.
Our first stop, Galiano Island, Swartz Bay.
This was the spirit of Vancouver Island from Victoria. We had to wait for this ferry to sail by before crossing over to Main Island.
As we approached Village Bay on Main Island, we had to again wait for 2 other ferries to leave the terminal.
Pender Island, Otter Bay.
And finally, we are entering Long Harbour on Salt Spring Island.
From here, wait for the next ferry to return back to Tsawwassen. Or if time permits, take the bus into Ganges Harbour for a quick look before returning to the terminal.
But to extend our journey, we sailed back by private boat from Ganges Harbour to Sidney, which is south of the Swartz Bay Ferry Terminal.
It is about a 3-hour sail.
We then took the last ferry from Swartz Bay to Tsawwassen.
On board the ferry, there are children's play areas,
Visitor information,
coffee lounges,
and full dining facilities. As well as a gift shop. At night, the front window shades are drawn to maintain good night vision for the crew.
If you lose or find an item, go to the steward's office.
We are back at Tsawwassen Terminal. Hope you've enjoyed this trip.
Subscribe to this channel for more travel videos.